Hello, it's me again. I thought I'd pop on. I just grabbed some of those decks that I said in my previous video that I have that are looking for new homes if anybody would like them. There's no point them sitting on my shelf, so if anybody wants them, just yell. So the first one, I'm not going to go through this one again because this one, the Mystical Shaman Oracle, I did show in the last video that I just uploaded. So there's that one. So the next one is the Celtic Shamans pack. This was one that sat on my shelf for a while, not being opened. I did eventually get around to opening it, and I did a couple of readings, but it's not for me. There's the book. There is a system to this, but the book explains that. Different colours on the back. The card stock is okay. It's a bit cardboardy, I think, but it's okay. So it's thick. It's not. It's, you know, it's quite a thick card stock. So these are the images on this deck, which is a John Matthews and cards illustrated by Cheska Potter. So there we go. Show you some of the images of this deck. Now, like I said, it should have told me something really when it was just sitting on my desk, not being opened for that amount of time. If I was really interested, I would have opened it and dived into it. But yeah, so if anybody would like to give this one a new home, just send me a message or whatever you, because there's that one what it's, I'm happy to see go to a new place. Oh, I'm just trying to get it back in the box. Helps if you put the book in properly, doesn't it? Instead of having it sticking up. There we go. So that's that one. The next one is one that my husband picked up for me. The Fairy Godmother Oracle cards by Flavia Kate Peters. It has got a little booklet there, and it's I think it's 40, is it? 40 card full of fairy godmother wisdom and magic, and a little book with about 100 pages in. That is the back of them. This is a spirit. Who makes these ones? Can't see who the publisher is. No, can't see who the publisher is. It'll be on there somewhere. But there you go. So that's the artwork. And here's the cards. They're very dark. And I'm not sure what these big border thingies are about. And I do love the fairies energy at the minute, but these ones, I don't know, they just don't give me a lot. I mean, you get a keyword on each one, like that one's shame. I think it's the borders, how big the borders and this little image in the middle of them. I don't know, I think that could be it, but I'm just never really connected to them. Authority. I don't know why people make them with these big borders. I don't know if it's supposed to be like looking in a mirror or something like that. I don't know. But black isn't my favourite colour to have as a border anyway, like that. You know, it's a bit, they are a little bit glossy, but they're not sticky glossy. I haven't seen a lot of walkthroughs on that on these, and I've only had them a couple of months, so they may not be out that long, but no, they're not for me. So if anybody would like those and feel that they could give those a good home, just give me a shout with those. The next ones, I did think I would like these. So Barbara Micheljohn Free and Flavia Kate Peters. So it's the same as this one. And this is a Blue Angel deck. Oh, and it is Divination of the Ancients. You get a guidebook, which is that's about the authors. About 113 pages. You've got a few more pages about the authors, etc. in there. And that's the back. They again are quite a shiny, but they don't stick, and they don't stick together or nothing. But again, these are ones that I haven't connected with, and I've had these quite a while now. I mean, you have got this big border around. I don't know if that bother anybody or whether they'd want to trim them. But and I know that some people love these. I've heard quite a few people speak about how they love these ones, but they're not one that I have connected with. So this is another deck that just sits on my shelf, and I'd be happy to see these also go to a new home if there's anybody out there who would like these. If you would, just give me a message, and I'll forward them on to you. Like I said, I don't like to have decks just sitting there never being used. Some decks I don't use all the time, but I do like, so I do keep. But then there's some decks that I'm not that keen on and never use them, and they're just taking up space. So they might as well go to somebody who will love them and use them like they should be. Okay, so that's those anyway. So that's the Divination of the Ancients. So that's all the oracles. The next ones that decks that I've got are 3 tarot decks. The first one comes in a flip top box, and it's the Thelema Tarot. You get a little booklet in there. It's by Los Scarabeo. That's the back of them. And here's a few of the cards. This just isn't one that I've really ever been drawn to using or to work with, or even pull out to do readings for myself. So it's another one what just sits on my shelf. I know that a lot of people don't like this one, but I know there's also people who say that they do like it. So again, it's just all a matter of taste, isn't it? Of what decks you like and what decks you don't like. But I'm happy to see this one to go to a new home, because like I say, I don't think I've ever used it, to be honest. In a couple of places it is got like these little chips, but I think that's just how it come, to be honest, because like I said, I've never really used it, so I just, the card stock isn't brilliant, but so there is like I said, a few nicks in places just where it's been shuffled, where I've had to look through it when I first got it. But like I said, it's not one that I ever really go to. Some of the cards are quite nice, but then, you know, ones like that, do you know what I mean? For judgment, no thank you. Do you know what I mean? So, but like I said, there's somebody I'm sure would like to work with this, and if there is, just give me a shout and I'll be happy to forward that on to you. So that is the Thelema Tarot. And like I said, it comes with a little book, and it comes in one of these little boxes. The next one is the Anne Stokes Legends Tarot. bought this a little while ago, but it's not for me. I don't know what made me buy it, to be honest. Probably because it had the unicorn on the front. It's got the little white book, and it is a, like I said, Anne Stokes. I don't know. Anne Stokes Collection Legends Tarot. The cards are quite small. They seem to be a bit smaller than some of the other decks, but there we go. I've never used this. I've just had a shuffle and had a look at the images. But it wasn't really one. Excuse me. I know there's probably some Anne Stokes fans out there who would probably love this. And I think this is part of the problem. A lot of the court cards look the same. There's the cup swoops, the wands, the devil, excuse me, temperance. So that's the sun. I love wolves. But there you go. So that is another deck that I'm happy to see to go to a new home. And that's the backs of them. And that is the Anne Stokes Legends. Like I said, I've never actually used that. That's just sat in the box. I'm not quite sure. I think it was the image on the front that I bought it for. So the last one that I've got in this section is another one that I again have never used. It's the Lo Scarabeo deck. And I bought this, and I love the minors, but I wasn't keen on the majors. You get a little book, but again it's the Lo Scarabeo, so it's all in different languages. This is the backs. Again, this is a deck that I have never used. There's the back. They're quite shiny card, but again they don't stick. A bit of a glare on, so I hope you can see them. Eight of Cups there, or chalices in this deck. Eight of Pentacles. Two of Chalices. See, this is what I mean about the majors. They're all on like standing on a plinth. That's the Hermit. There's a High Priestess, or the High Priest I should say. Seven of Wands. There we go, Chariot. The Sun. Three of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. Three of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. Oh, got two there. Four of Pentacles. The Empress. The High Priestess. Ten of Chalices. Eight of Wands. Ace of Chalices. Justice. Six of Swords. Nine of Wands. Two of Wands. So, like I said, that was I did like some of the minors in there, but I wasn't keen on most of the major arcana on there. So, again, that's one I haven't really ever used. Just had a shuffle and a look through. It's got this little book. And I'm happy for that to go to a new home if there's anybody who feels they would like that to work with, and that is the Silver Witchcraft Tarot. So there's the decks that at the minute I'm looking to rehome. So if you are interested in them or any of them, just give me a message or add me on Facebook or whatever you, and I'll send them on.